His goals took England to the summit of world football for the first
The ball went to Bobby Charlton.
and only time. And Manchester United to the pinnacle of Europe.
Charlton!
Inspiring a rebirth from tragedy.
Yes, Charlton, and there it goes!
For decades, no one had scored more times for England and Manchester United than Sir Bobby Charlton.
McDougall to Charlton!
No player was more distinguished or more respected. A humility reflecting his upbringing. Born into a northeast coal mining family in 1937.
I did have a really good upbringing with regard to football. Fortunately, I found out that I was pretty good at the game. I judged that because all the older people used to ask me to play with them. You know, even the men, I was maybe 10 or 11, and they used to ask me if I wanted to play in their games. And I used to find the game fairly easy, you know, how to control the ball and pass. It was a natural thing. I couldn't understand why nobody else, while others found it difficult, really.
It's why he was so highly coveted by United. Joining as a schoolboy and then a league winner at 19. In a team destined for greatness under Matt Busby. Those Busby Babes, as the team was known, on a journey to European glory in 1958 when tragedy struck. Returning from Belgrade, their plane caught fire and crashed on a refuelling stop in the Munich snow.
Here is the news. So far, we know there are 23 survivors after Manchester United's air crash at Munich this afternoon.
In the smouldering wreckage, Charlton helped his fellow survivors.
I'd like to say a few words to my mother. I hope she's okay.
Yes.
And taking it well.
Look at her while you're doing it.
She hasn't been down to see me, you know, but it's been a long way and I'm all right.
There was guilt at surviving, but a renewed duty to his club.
The team that was decimated in Munich really, I think, would have been the first team to win the European Cup. Because when the accident happened in Munich all those years ago, Manchester United was really just on the brink of actually going to the moon, literally.
Celebrations would return, winning the league twice.
Charlton going through here like a greyhound!
Thrilling in an attacking trinity.
Between us all, you know, it must have been really exciting if you were a fan to actually go and watch it. And whenever anybody mentions the best little child, you get a little buzz, you know. I think, you know, that was great.
Greatness achieved with his club, but the finest hour would come with his country in 1966. He scored both World Cup semi-final goals.
Jeff Hurst in possession. Across to Bobby Charlton. Another great goal.
Leading England into their first final. And then a star scoring role was sacrificed to nullify West Germany, along with brother Jack. With a wondrous 4-2 Wembley win, England became world champions.
It was England that the whole world of sport was now cheering.
A feat still unmatched. Helping Charlton claim football's foremost individual honour as the 1966 Ballon d'Or winner. The crowning moment of his United career also came at Wembley.
Bobby Charlton! What a goal!
With 2 goals against Benfica in the 1968 European Cup final, fulfilling the team's grief-stricken destiny a decade earlier. A playing career complete, coaching wasn't his calling. But as a United director, he also had the winning touch, persuading the club to appoint Alex Ferguson, who became Britain's most successful manager. Charlton became Sir Bobby when he was knighted in 1994.
How nerve-wracking was that compared with, say, a World Cup final?
Well, it was all right. I'm in control when I'm playing football, but I didn't want to fall over the stool, you know. But I didn't. It was very nice. No, they plan you very, very well, and it's well organised.
And are you Sir Robert from now on?
Well, Bobby, my pals will still call me Bobby, I hope. But no, it's an honour. No disrespect for the title. I expect a lot of people will call me Bobby, Sir Bobby, but Bobby's my name. Very proud.
A proud nation acclaiming the national great. But his diagnosis with dementia was announced in 2020, having not been well enough to attend his brother's funeral, with Jack also afflicted by the disease.
Charlton. Oh, what a goal!
In a career defined by dedication, there were 249 goals in 758 games for Manchester United, 49 in 106 appearances for England. Sir Bobby Charlton was as accomplished on the pitch as he was revered off it, the gentleman of English football and one of the greatest players.